What's up, people of YouTube? This is Troller here, bringing you guys another video to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking about the things that I would like to see in Headquarters in Call of Duty World War II. So if you don't know, Headquarters is going to be like a social hub or a social place for players to be at within Call of Duty World War II. They haven't really released any information in regards to this yet, and I am really excited about this. And I don't know why I'm so excited. I think it's just mostly because I feel like I'm finally going to have a reason to grind for things in the game. Like, I did it anyway, but after that year, or after that, after I got it, it was kind of pointless because I was the only one who really saw it. I didn't get to be like, hey, look at this thing I got. Or, besides if you were featured in a kill cam, which wasn't that often. So basically, I just want to talk about the things that I would like to see come to Call of Duty World War II in the form of Headquarters, because obviously it's probably going to be filled with a lot of little things for us players to use and enjoy. Before I get started on this little list that I have here in the background, I hope you guys enjoy watching some gameplay with the new Fang 45 SMG. I actually like this SMG quite a bit, and I'll probably have some content coming to my channel in regards to this gun. And probably the other DLC weapons as well pretty soon, just because I'm really enjoying using them. So here at the start, I have a supply drop area, if that makes sense. And I feel like some of the things in this list here could kind of go with the supply drops, but specifically I would like to see an area where you could go to on the map to purchase your supply drops, because we all know that they're going to be in the game. Like, there's no way they won't. And I would like to see some place where we could go purchase supply drops, and then it'll maybe take us into a little menu, and then we can purchase them and open them there. I just think that would be a cool interactive way to do it. And I'm sure Sledgehammer Games has some tricks up their sleeve for the way that they're going to have the layout, and I'm sure it'll be pretty cool. Like, I like the way that MWR's supply drop depot thing is. I think it's really neat and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that, because I'm sure that's probably going to be in there in some shape, way, or form. The next thing that I have is like a shooting range. So Sledgehammer Games was the one to implement the shooting range back in Advanced Warfare, and then MWR took it over. And I don't find myself using it that much in MWR, but I really liked it in Advanced Warfare, and I would like to see that brought back. Not only in the Create a Class menu, just in case you wanted to test out a gun, but it would like take you to a shooting range area, but I would like to be able to run around on the Headquarters area and just know that, oh, if I go this way, there's a place where I can fire my weapons and, shoot targets and see how accurate I am, or whatever. I would like that ability to be there as well. I think that would be a really cool addition, and I think that would be a lot of fun for people too, to, maybe kind of compete. And speaking of competition, this kind of leads into one of my other ones that I have here, which is like mini games and competitions. Nothing that's going to like overdo it, because there should be no shape, way, or form for people to want to play mini games in this Headquarters over playing multiplayer matches. I feel like that's a very important balance to have, and I don't know how they're going to be able to do it. But I think that there should be some sort of mini games and little competitions. And like, I'm one of the people who like to grind for camos and likes to grind for customization stuff. So if you're not one of those people, I apologize for what I'm about to say. But I think it would be cool that if every week they release some sort of item that you could get from playing those mini games in the Headquarters. So maybe it's a different style of helmet, or maybe it's a special camo for that week for your weapon, or maybe it's, it could be as small as, if they do this level of customization, it could be as small as a different type of knee pad. And I think that would be a really cool thing to add to the game. They could even do daily ones that were, even smaller, like different camouflages or stuff for your clothing, or for a particular part of your clothing, and then if you collect them throughout the year, you could have a full set. I think those would be good things to do in the mini games or competitions, and it would be a lot of fun, especially for myself. I really like grinding and getting those types of items. The next thing that I would like to talk about, this also kind of has to deal with the competitions, is trading and selling. Something that I think Call of Duty has been lacking is the ability to sell or wager or something along those lines. In Black Ops 1, they had wager matches, and I think that was a really cool concept, and I feel like it would be really cool to see that come back in the form of keys that you use to open supply drops, or even salvage. You could do it that way. I think that there should be some way that I can take my keys, put them on the line, and potentially lose or win more keys based off of a game, just off of pure skill. I think that would be a really cool concept. And I also think that in the headquarters, there should be an area where I can trade some of my items, and I could sell some of my items for either more keys, or you could even do it in the form of XP like it was in AW. I wouldn't be against that either. Or salvage. Like something along those lines. Obviously, I think that the duplicate thing should still stay in place, but let's say I get some awesome, like, I don't want variants in the game at all, actually. I would like to keep it to where they're just, if they're going to add guns, because they will, that they're just regular guns. Just add new guns to the game. And let's say I get some awesome gun that a lot of people want, and they don't want to either spend money on it, depending on how they do the supply drops, or they don't want to grind for, you know, the couple of weeks that it might take if it's like MWR, which is roughly how long it takes to get a new gun if you really want to grind for it. Then I can just put that up for sale and just be like, I want 3,000 salvage for this new weapon. Like I want to be able to sell this for 3,000 salvage, so I can take this and put it towards another gun. Let's say I don't like that gun, and that can transfer over to helmets and emblems and jackets and knee pads, boots. It can transfer to all of those different things. I think that's a really, really good idea for the Call of Duty community and for this headquarters mode in general. That can also work with trading. You know, you can just, maybe you talk to a player, or a player messages you and says, hey, I like that gun that you have, you know, because I'm sure there's going to be some sort of emotes or way that you can show off your gun. And you can just be like, he can just be like, do you want to trade that? You know, I have this. Do you want to trade that for this weapon? And I can either be like, you know, yes or no. And then there could be like some sort of system in there to trade weapons or to trade gear, and I think that would be really fun too, and give me another reason to grind, because every time I open something in a supply drop, maybe somebody really wants that. Maybe I come across somebody who really wants that, and maybe there could be some sort of a menu where I can post all the things I'm willing to trade, and then other people can look through those menus and be like, oh, I want that, I'm willing to trade this for that. Do you accept? Yes or no? These are all really cool concepts that I would like to see come to Call of Duty, if not this year, just in the near future. The last one I have here is some sort of showcase section. So granted, with the fact that there's a headquarters mode, there's more than likely going to be a way in order for us to just kind of, you know, show off our guns in that first person perspective, or maybe even third person. But I want there to be a way that I can put that weapon or that particular piece of gear up for show. So people go to this part of the headquarters area and they see, wow, look at that camo. Look at what this guy did to get this camo. Look at how much he grinded the game. And that same thing goes with like ranks and stuff like that, with like some sort of like a league play or, you know, a ranked playlist. I feel like that this is like a really important thing in Call of Duty, because yeah, we have these epic camos and stuff, and I don't, you know, that's a touchy subject right now with Call of Duty. Some people don't want those types of camos, but we don't really have a way to show them off and to really represent what we worked for in the game. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit the like button and also comment down below what you think about these ideas. Twitter and Facebook links will be down in the description as always, and deuces.